Boom! And we are live with another episode of the Brown Water Banter Podcast. My name is Jared Seymour.
My name is Joey Cates.
Supposedly that is his name, Joey Cates, with the double gun right out of the gate there. No, thanks for joining us live on the show tonight. We got a great one lined up for you in the studio. Captain Marcus McDavid is going to be talking. You're not going to turkey call for us right out the gate? I thought that's what we're doing.
No,
Joey took it back from you.
Yeah, my bad.
With the turkey call.
I'll set up the scenery.
Yeah, but right by the mic. Do it right up to your mic. Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, there we go. Calling in the turkey.
Turkey sandwiches.
But that was just to throw you off the trail. We're not talking about turkeys today. We're actually going to be talking about a weekly saltwater fishing tournament that you are going to be kicking off. We're going to get into, what's the date right out the gate? What is the date?
First one's March 25th.
March 25th. Okay. But before we jump into the conversation, before we get it the pot stirring here, we want to thank the people to keep the lights on for us over here at the Brown Water Studios. Right out of the gate, I think you know where we're headed. It's Dr. Robbie Williams over at Southern Magnolia Smiles, man. 2025 is the Brush Your Teeth.
Brush Your Teeth.
That's right. They're located right here on Washington Avenue in Ocean Springs, man. You can look them up on the socials at Southern Magnolia Smiles on Facebook and Instagram. Let them book a consultation with them. Let them get them pearly whites shined up. Get your teeth clean, man. Keep your mouth smelling good. And tell them that Brown Water sent you. Book that consultation by giving them a shout at 228-215-1202. If you find yourself in need of legal representation, Taylor and Cox Law Firm, they are the ones to go to, man. They've been practicing law on the Gulf Coast for around 30 years over there. They are in Jackson County, George County, and Greene County. They specialize in felonies, misdemeanors, DUI, family law, divorce, child custody, you name it.
That's a bunch of stuff.
It's a bunch of stuff. They pretty much got you covered. And they're going to fight tooth and nail for you, too. So nobody really wants to have an attorney, but when you need one, call Taylor and Cox Law Firm, man. 228-696-0111. And again, tell them Brown Water sent you. If you're trying to get off the couch and you can't do it, you're feeling like a big turd, well, give Forever Young Men and Women's Health a call. They can book a consultation with them, let them draw some lab work on you, and see if you're, where you're at. They're going to look at that profile, see if your labs, what they look like, see if you're vitamin deficient, see if you need hormone replacement. They specialize in testosterone replacement for both men and women. If you're just hearing this for the first time, go back to the look at our episodes on any of our platforms, YouTube, Facebook, or even the Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Look up Forever Young under our stuff and listen to the episode we did with Kendrick. He's well knowledgeable in this space and getting people medically optimized to get back in the gym or just feeling better or being more active, whatever it is for you. He can get you back on that right track. So he's got multiple locations here on the Gulf Coast. I know he's got one in Gulfport. Look him up on Facebook or give him a shout at 228-363-6623 and tell him that Brown Water sent you. And right here at the end, bringing up the rear, the 2025 Bay Rat Bash presented by Brown Water Banter and Fish in the South. It's going to be at Dewey Do Bugs this year. That is April the 5th. Yeah, that's correct. This is Saturday. The weigh-in is going to be from 5 to 6 p.m. It is a one-day tournament. The hardhead catfish tournament where you can turn the largest stumbling a little bit there. Struggling here. The largest hardhead, single biggest fish in that category, you can turn a $25 entry fee into $1,000 for first place and $500 for second place. You can see our sponsors here all the way down the flyer. We've got some kicker categories that you can fish once you registered for the hardhead division. You can fish black drum, you can fish gaff top, you can fish white trout, you can fish redfish, any one of them, all of them, or none of them. But they're going to pay $400 for first and $100 for second on those supplemental categories. And then at the end here, the flyer, if you're looking at it, the spearfish is a completely separate thing. If you like to dive and you like to spearfish, it's a $50 entry fee. They're their own separate little category, but you can still register for it on our website there. And it's the single heaviest mangrove snapper wins it all. Okay, first and second place prize is one fish weighed per angler. So if that's your thing, man, go check it out, brownwaterbanter.com. And we're pretty excited about it. It's going to be a good tournament, man. Last year was a really good one. And Dewey Do Bugs, we really enjoy the hell out of that spot. It's a good place. So, Marcus, man, when we were talking before we went live, dude, it's been a minute since you've been on the show.
Yeah.
How long, you think?
Whenever we did the first Deepwater Mafia spearfishing tournament.
Okay.
Tournament we did. So I think that's been 3, maybe 4 years.
Okay.
Was the last time I was there.
Pull that mic right into the corner of your mouth. It'll bend if you can. Yeah, we want to hear that voice, baby. But yeah, dude, I'm glad to have you back in the studio. We appreciate you stopping by. You've been kicking around on the internet. I think you've put it out there. You've already created a Facebook page, which we're going to share here in just a minute. But Mississippi Coast Evening Tournaments. But I want to give people your backstory in case they're hearing about you for the first time on the show. Give us your backstory on you run charters. You do fight fires. What?
Yes.
Let the people know, man.
So yeah, I'm a firefighter right here in Van Cleve. I've been doing this 17 years, and then about 10 years ago, I was fishing so much on my days off. I said, hell, I might as well start running charters. I went to sea school, and I've been doing that.
What year was that?
Years now.
When you got your charter boat license, captain's license?
Let's see.
10 years ago ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually doing my paperwork for my second renewal. So,
okay.
Yeah, so it's been 10 years.
All right. So firefighter by day, charter boat fish captain by day off. Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about fighting fires. Stop, drop, and roll. Does it really work?
Yes. I've never been on fire.
Okay. But I mean, you're a firefighter. I figured at some point they would have covered that in a class somewhere. Like, does it work?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
better than doing nothing.
It's better than doing nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
I've never seen it with my own eyes to
validate whether that's real or not.
Take somebody's word for it.
The by the book answer is yes. Stop, drop, and they added something to it.
Okay.
Now cover your face.
Stop, drop, roll, and cover your face.
Why they always got to add stuff to it? Stop, drop, roll, cover your faces. Does it roll off the tongue?
Stop, drop, roll, cover your face. Go find a fire. Jump in the water.
Right. Everything's got to get worse over time. Just don't touch it. Like, yeah, I get it though. Like, cover your face. Yeah.
Well, tell us about your charter boat business before we jump into this stuff.
We do everything.
What's the name of it?
Saltwater therapy, custom charters.
Yeah.
From the islands in. I used to do a few snapper trips, but I don't even bother with it anymore. But
inshore stuff.
Inshore stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Trout, redfish. Last year I started running a lot of flounder gigging trips at night.
Really?
And that did really good.
There's a lot of people that look for that. I had 3 or 4 people ask me who gigs around here, and I'm like, I don't know. Barlow used to do it a little bit. I didn't know you were doing it. I'd have sent them to you. So that's one person.
Is that you think because of the scheduling of it kind of eats up your evening and your night time?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look at how many flounder gigs Flounder Lights, Rocky and them are selling every day.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting new shipments weekly. It's almost like it's something that is coming back. New people are finding out about, and it's starting to get big again. But I mean, I've always loved flounder gigging at night, especially June, July, August. When it's 100 degrees during the day. Yeah. Them nice cool nights.
How would you do that as a trip, Joey? Marcus, would
just
you
go to the beach?
Right, but I'm saying
you do it on the boat. You go to the island.
I go to the island.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking like front beach.
Well, you can. I've seen people do it.
Their guide or
you just
something.
get down there and people will walk with you.
Okay.
I mean, I have had people come in from out of town, call me, say, "Hey, look, we've got all our own stuff. We just don't know where to go.
Right.
Will you come with us?"
Yeah.
And say, throw me $50.
Right.
6-pack of beer. I'll come walk the beach with y'all and show you what I know.
Scout for them bush lattes. I'll come down there and
that's right.
And show you where to go.
The waterproof LED light is completely changed again.
It has.
I think it should be illegal. Honest to God, it's too simple. It works too well. You should have to carry that old
pan
light.
Yes. Pan light.
You weigh 400 pounds, right?
You couldn't get it wet.
Definitely a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Right.
Get a gust of wind and it blows
out.
You had to pick your days because if the tide's too high, you can only see this much. That fan, like now the LED light, you can pretty much light up the whole Gulf Coast.
It's ridiculous, man.
Innovation.
I say ban them. Say ban them.
Innovation. So you do a lot of flounder trips. What mostly inshore stuff? Redfish, speckled trout.
Redfish, trout.
I dropped the link to your Facebook page for your charter boat in the comments below. So anybody watching right now, replays live, go check them out, man. Book a trip with them.
It's probably booking already for the summer, right?
How's it shaping up?
It's looking a lot better than it was last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
My opinion was the economy. Right there before the election last year, it was just nobody wanting to get out and spend money.
Yeah.
Right.
I've talked. Joey and a lot of the other guys said it was, slow for them last year too. But now, I've got a trip Thursday. I've got one the following week, and I'm booking trips all the way out into June and July right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's.
What about you?
That's the same with me.
Yeah.
I've never. Well, this is only my second real year of booking, but now I'm getting the repeats from last year, and I'm already into June and July.
You got people that really want to fish with you again?
I know. That's crazy,
I don't
man.
understand that.
That's because he's on the boat every time and we don't catch anything. When I go by myself, I catch all kinds of fish.
There's some truth to that. There's definitely some truth to that. So I know I'm the one that snake bit for sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Tell us about this idea you got kicking around.
What happened here?
Yeah.
So this is something that I don't remember what year it was, but y'all know Chris Bush.
Yeah, he started it off, right?
Whenever he was stationed here, he started doing these. And it was just something fun to do during the week. Go fish for a couple hours, then come back, have a beer, shoot the shit with everybody at the boat ramp.
Right.
Win a few dollars. I mean, it's not really anything big. It's more, I guess you could say, the camaraderie of just sitting around shooting the shit with people after fishing for a couple hours.
Yeah. And I guess it kind of runs more into the bass compared to a fruit jar tournament.
Yes,
it's almost the same way.
I mean, identical, except it's saltwater.
Right.
Okay.
Other than a few little changes, but I mean, same thing. You know, $20, show up, fish 3-4 hours, however long it is, and if you got the biggest fish or the biggest stringer, win a few dollars.
Yeah.
Are y'all doing categories of fish? Does it change every week?
It's going to change. Every one will be different.
Okay.
We're doing trout, redfish, and flounder.
Okay.
And it'll just be one fish per week. And, you know, we're going to try and do 2 a month. We're going to start out trying to do 2 a month. If it gets, you know, if mine and Cody's schedules don't line up, it may be 1 a month. There's really no set thing. It's just something that we're just getting started.
Yeah.
We're going to roll with it. And
however the demand is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
so Cody's partner with you. He's in on
me and Cody's talked about this for a while. It seems like every year for the past 3 or 4 years, about this time of year, fishing starts picking up. The idea gets in my head, and you know, whenever I talk to people about it, they were just like, "No, I don't want to do it." So, me and Cody, me and him talk just about every day.
Right.
And when I threw the idea out to him, he's like, "Dude, I love it. Let's do it." So we started throwing ideas back and forth and sort of came up with the format that we've got. And we're going to roll with it and see how it goes.
Was there I'm sure you're going to have the updates on your phone, but is there a minimum of, say, like 2 people show up? Are we still going to run it then? What usually happens in that?
If it's just me and Cody that show up, it's going to be me and Cody fishing against each other.
Yeah, so it's going out. Yeah.
Unless, you know, it's bad weather or something like that, we'll put it out there that we're going to cancel it for that day. But yeah, no minimum of people, and the more the better.
Yeah. And it kind of sounds to me like, correct me if I'm wrong, but kind of like with our tournaments, the way we wanted it to work, you could fish from a pier and still compete with y'all, right? You don't even have to have a boat. A lot of people fish from piers around here, or banks or whatever, you know, right?
Absolutely. The pier guys, kayak guys, it don't matter. If you've got a way to fish it, fish it.
Sam Davis wants to know if somebody's going to be cooking hot dogs for the weigh-in. That's a legit question.
That we used to do that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
When Chris had it.
When we'll see it went
for Chris to who? Somebody else, wasn't it?
Chris started it, and then I think whenever he left, Glenn Ellis picked it up.
Yeah, Glenn, that's who it was.
And then
over at Elsie's.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, he did it for a summer or two, and then I picked it up for a summer or two, and then it just sort of fell away after that. But yeah, we'd have a little grill and do a handful of hot dogs and stuff.
So it sounds like a good excuse to get out there, fish for a reason, if not that you need one, but then just like you said, hang out afterwards, weigh in and talk a little shit and eat a hot dog.
So yeah, Captain Sam, we're gonna have all the hot dogs you can eat.
Yeah, all the hot dogs you can stomach, my man.
I'll even bring you a yoo-hoo, Sam.
Oh,
there it is.
Now you're getting fancy over there.
Are we gonna do this same location? Are we gonna knock around the coast? Are we gonna do that?
I had a couple comments whenever I first put this out there, just to see if anybody was even interested.
Right.
I did have a couple comments of people saying, well, what about doing it in this area? You know, we've got people over here that would do it. What about this area? And that's something me and Cody even talked about before we even put it out, was doing the weigh-ins at different places. I mean, it's really all going to come down to participation.
Right.
If I get a message one week, somebody says, hey, I've got 5 guys that want to do this out of Pascagoula. We will find a place in Pascagoula.
We roll into Pascagoula, yeah.
Yeah. Or same thing for Bay St. Louis side. But I sort of picked the Iberville. You got cover, light, middle of the coast, roundabout. So, somebody can fish Pascagoula as long as you make it to the weigh in by the time the scales close. Come on.
Yeah. And what is that? Because this is going to be an after work kind of thing. What are the times on that? Give us the times and the weigh in and all that stuff.
Fishing's going to start at 4:00.
Okay.
You don't have to be there at 4:00. You don't have to start fishing at 4. If you get off at 5, go fish from 5 till dark. We picked 4:00 because most people are probably either off or just getting off about then, within an hour. So to pay your entry, we're doing everything on Venmo.
All right.
If you're paid by 4:00, you can weigh fish in that day. And then we'll do from 4:00 till dark is fishing time. 30 minutes after dark, the scales will close. And that ending time will change as we get more daylight throughout the summer. It's just something that'll be updated with each one we do. Like that
hour we lost.
Yeah. I didn't even know the time changed until yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a man who works 24 on and 24 off.
Who cares?
Even know. Yeah.
All his clocks updated. What about your microwave? You didn't notice your microwave?
It's messed up.
He's like, you never right anyway. Okay, you're one of them
it just blinks the whole entire time.
Yeah. I've met those people.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good shit. So are these going to be single one-off tournaments, or have y'all talked about possibly doing like, I don't want to overcomplicate things, but like a point system or keeping a tally of who won and it's doing the ultimate evening tournament?
That's been talked about.
I think that'd be cool.
East versus West.
There you go.
It's just something that's going to have to evolve into that.
Right.
We're going to start here. If these go small, good, we'll add something. Make some tweaks. Like I've talked to Joey about it before, with point systems and stuff like that. Doing redfish. Pretty much one of these, like one Saturday a month. Do a redfish tournament. Throughout the summer, and then have your winner for that, and then your points winner through the whole thing. It's just competition. I like competing.
It's fun. It adds an element to things that it just heightens everything.
Yeah.
Without it, it's like, oh, okay.
And what's crazy is we think of Mississippi Gulf Coast, we fish a lot, but we've recently lost a lot of fishing tournaments.
A lot.
Yeah. Like there's not a whole lot of stuff going on.
It's not easy
to run
a
tournament.
Yeah.
So to have this in, it's kind of like a fill in between the big tournaments. You can stay hot. You know what I'm saying? Know where the fish are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just something that I don't know. It hit me.
Yeah.
Cody talked about it, and we just run with it.
Well,
and it'll turn into whatever people turn it into.
Yeah.
If we've got the participation to do different stuff, we're gonna do it. But if it stays small, we've got 5 to 7 people show up every couple weeks for it. We're fine with that too. We're gonna roll with it.
It's low risk.
Yeah.
It's not we don't have anything in advertising other than 10 minutes to make a Facebook post or something like that. No overhead, it's not costing us anything.
Right.
Cody's in the chat. He just made a good comment. He said, if any businesses want to donate prizes,
I was just fixing that.
They'll accept prizes for different places. And that's a great way to get your name out there. So that's community. If you're a business looking to do that.
We have already had, Josh Lemoyne with Casting Coastal.
Okay.
Reached out. He said he's got some stuff he wants to donate.
We're in on that. Donate some stuff.
Yeah. Compass Point Blend Seasonings.
Yeah.
He called me, said, hey, I'll get you a couple sample packs. And that's not, we didn't go looking for that. That was just people saying it. Hey, we'll give you some stuff. People win, their first place, win the stringer pot or the big fish pot, a little something extra. And then whenever we do our write up on the weigh in, we'll give them a shout out in there too.
Yeah. Is it going to fluctuate through species? Are you going to do a stringer and a big fish every time?
Every time.
Okay.
There'll be a 3-fish stringer. And when we do redfish, it'll be an 18 to 28 slot limit.
Okay. So y'all going 28.
Yeah.
We do the 30. We do the Mississippi slot. They're going to be 28 though.
Me and Cody tossed that back the other day for about an hour. Most places that do redfish tournaments are 28.
Yeah,
so,
100%.
So we just went with that.
Yeah.
just to
it makes it harder.
Yeah.
To
Why
get
don't
that, we do it just because that's the legal
yeah.
Right.
18 to 30.
Right.
And we just want to get as many fish as we can. They're doing it more as a competition, as the, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so whenever we do redfish, it'll be 18 to 28. Flounder, whatever you bring.
Right.
Speckled trout, whatever you bring. We're gonna do a 3-fish stringer and then the heaviest fish. So on the entries, it's gonna be a $20 entry. 15 of that 20 will go to the 3-fish stringer. $5 of that 20 will go to big fish.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
Then you can sweep the board, right? You can win both. Yeah.
Then we talking about number of entries and paying spots. What we came up with is if we have 10 or less people enter, we're only going to pay one spot. If we have more than 10, we'll pay 2 spots with a 70-30 split.
All right. I like that.
Not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. I like it. Can we come and hang out and just drink with y'all?
That's what I already told him. I was like, look, man, we
is
don't
there
want
any
to fish.
Are you allowed to drink at the weigh-in if you didn't fish?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
I mean, that's what it's all about, really. It's just for afterwards, to get together, hang out, meet new people, talk to other fishermen around the coast.
Can we play country music while we drink?
Play whatever you want.
Hank Williams only, Jr.
Hank Williams Jr.
For an hour and a half straight. That's all I want to hear.
As long as Joey ain't over there banging his head on the side of my boat, I'm fine.
Did that happen at some point?
No.
Okay.
Heavy metal, man. Heavy metal charge.
I got you. Okay, I got it.
All right. So if we want to get involved, if we want to find you, if we want to do anything, where can we go, and what's the best way to get in touch with you?
We made a Facebook page for it. It's Mississippi Coast Evening Charters or Evening.
Yeah, I already dropped it in the comments.
Yeah.
It's already there. It's already there. Yep.
So just comment on that. Shoot me a message. Shoot Cody a message.
Josh Lemoyne's already in the comments. He said Casting Coastal's here and they're ready to give away some merch to some winners. Josh, bro, it's been too long. We ain't seen you, man. We got to get you back in the studio too. Milton's in the comments. He said he's already holding down the cooler. Milton, I'll be right next to you, bro, and we'll be DJing on Spotify and playing all the music, me and you. So we'll get it figured out. He was there, taste tester for the. We don't have the trophy out here no more. We're an award-winning Bloody Mary.
Where did that go?
It's right
It's
over
over
there.
there.
Right, Milton was a part of that. He was there helping us out with the
grind.
Yeah, just trying to figure out, trying to figure out what tastes good and what don't. It was a lot of science went into that. So anyway,
so we need to grow the page, right? We need to get the page going, rolling.
Yeah.
Even if you're thinking about being interested, get on the page, like it, follow for updates. Whenever they blast the tournament. It'll be what, week, 2 week?
Yeah, tell the first day again.
March 25th.
All right. It's the 11th as we record this.
Yeah. So we're going to try for every other week.
Yeah.
It may work out that way. It may not.
Even if it don't, you didn't lose nothing. Even if you did one a month, would still be kick ass,
I mean, that's to start off, we're shooting for two a month.
Yeah.
And then we'll see where it goes from there.
And even possibly, like, as you grow it, partnering up with any kind of businesses that have the ability to pull your boat up to, like we've always talked about with our tournaments. I think for yours, that would be probably more beneficial if they have the lighting and all that stuff. So I'm thinking like a Yule's place or something, right? You want to do the way in there.
And we've also talked about, if this goes good, people participate in it, throwing out a Saturday here and there.
Yeah.
For people that can't get off during the week or whatever, we'll have us a little thing on a random Saturday.
Okay.
We've talked about doing some flounder gigging.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just gonna see where it takes us.
Yeah.
Really, no plan. Just
see where the boat flows.
Yeah.
Is there? I know there's rules on the fish. Is there any boundary rules?
Mississippi waters.
Mississippi water.
All right.
There you go.
I just had a really good idea about that. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
after
shut
live.
up.
I'm
Don't
not going to
tell
share.
anybody.
No, I'm telling him, but I don't want to say it yet on the live. Really good idea about what you just said.
Milton will steal it.
Milton will write it down.
Milton, you write it down. Steal it.
No, he's going to be on it. He's going to be on this idea. Well, let's pivot just a little bit. I want to talk to you about your TikTok, Marcus. You
okay? All right.
He's reading on his phone.
Yeah,
I was just
we're
making
still
sure we covered all that.
Yeah, we got everything.
Oh, you update your notes. Okay,
that
I
was
respect that.
everything on the tournament.
I got you. I respect that. No, but man, you got a pretty kick-ass TikTok page going on that I'm a sideline watcher. I don't comment all the time. I hit that like button, but I've watched it grow and it's been interesting. Talk to us about that progression just from you, like, getting it started. TikTok, we were talking about it earlier today in our group chat. It's like, it's a weird, no, it was before we went live in here.
Yeah.
It's not a weird animal. It's got the most upside of any of the platforms right now. Like if you put out something good, we just put out a little clip from the Bay Rat Bash episode that we did. One of the captains, no, I'm sorry, it was the Sure Thing.
Yeah, Sure Thing.
He told a story about he ran a charter and the lady crapped in a live well.
Yeah, did you hear that?
So I clipped that. I put that on TikTok. All of our TikTok shit, minus a couple things, it never does anything. And this, because it was a funny story, it's like 58, almost 60,000 views or whatever.
Yeah.
I go on your page and you're averaging between 5,000 to 8,000, and then some that are way up there, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, just people that don't know that you have that or haven't heard of it, tell us like why you started it. Did you plan it out? How it is? Like nothing. Okay, good.
No.
Yeah. You didn't overthink it like I try to do everything.
No.
Yeah.
So whenever I very first started my page, it was just I didn't know what it was.
Mhm.
I just got on there, scrolling through there. Oh, this is something you just post random video clips on.
Right.
So I started trying to find, funny video clips I had saved in my phone.
Right.
Diving stuff from work, just random stuff.
Yeah.
But did that kind of work to begin with or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was several videos. One of them, I'm standing on the front of a boat. We pull up behind a shrimp boat, and there's just hundreds of sharks everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's all the video was. That video got like 500,000 views.
Really?
And I didn't even know it back then. I just posted the videos and never even looked at anything.
Oh, wow.
So that back originally is how I got about half of the followers that I have.
Okay.
I mean, it's just from way back. And then once
that's weird. I didn't know that. I would have thought it was from your, I don't want to spoiler alert, but your drink mixing thing.
Yeah.
I thought that's what got you all your shit, your followers, whatever.
No, I mean, I've got every now and then, all it takes is one video to do
pop.
good.
Yeah.
And you're going to get 5,000-10,000 followers out of it.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's just, it adds up over time.
I want to, we got a question that came through on the comments about the tournament real quick. Is there an age limit? Teens, ? So that's a good question.
Is that uncharted waters?
Yeah. That's a good question that hadn't come up yet.
Okay.
I'm going to say off the top of my head right now, if you're old enough to have to buy a fishing license, you've got to pay your own entry.
Okay, I'm assuming. Let me look at that. Is there an age limit? Teens. I'm thinking she meant, and Alexis, if you can clarify for us, I'm assuming she meant if it's a teenager, can they enter the tournament and fish it and participate?
Yeah.
As long as they pay,
right?
As long as if they're registered and pay, they can fish.
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
that's the way I took the question. I hope that's what she meant.
If,
she can let us know, clarify.
If that was Alexis, I'm sure Chase will want to do it. And,
yeah.
As long as he goes and fishes, pays, and
right.
She brings him to the weigh.
I don't think this is individual or is it team? Everybody's individual angler. All
yeah. Right, I'm like you. I'm assuming as long as you can pay the money and you can get there, however that is, whether you drive yourself because you've got a license or your parents are willing to bring you.
Or you walked.
Or or bicycle. Yeah.
I mean, that's good questions. Like we hadn't thought of that yet.
Yeah.
Just one of those things we'll figure out as it comes up.
Yeah, hell yeah, I like that. All right, so back to the TikTok thing. So you're posting videos just randomly off your phone, and you're like, hey, this might be funny, this might be interesting.
Yeah.
Had a couple pop.
So then it got in. I started doing.
Yes, that's what she was asking.
Okay.
But they can't drink. Cody said that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember what kicked it off a couple years ago. I know one of the things was the Kraken.
Little
shotgun thing. Company.
Everybody was doing that.
Yeah, and I mean, those videos. Well, there was a loophole.
Okay, I'm listening.
That we had found right about then. That was when TikTok wanted all their videos under 1 minute.
Yep.
Well, it changed, and then they wanted their videos over 1 minute. So if you posted a video over 1 minute, they would push that video extra hard. That was right at the same time TikTok Shop came out,
right,
where all that stuff started popping up.
Right.
Well, if you posted a video with a link from TikTok Shop, they pushed it even more.
Mm.
So we were doing
You stacked the
videos
deck.
over a minute
Yes.
with TikTok Shop, and just
Yep.
they were
And
just pumping those videos.
One of the
out.
guys that I listen to, with all the social media insights and stuff, I kind of got back into his content again recently, and that's the thing that everybody's harping on, is that the TikTok first has the best algorithm of any of them, because now it's all interest based.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter who you follow anymore. Followers don't even. This guy's predicting that followers are going to go away. You're not even going to show it on your profiles anymore. That's not going to matter. It's only about what you're interested in, the algorithm figures out that you watch the most and what you stay on the most. If you've ever noticed, if you watch a video like I do on Facebook, the next 8 things are that again, and it makes a lot of sense. But that, and then also shopping. The way TikTok is doing it, it's almost like QVC back in the day, except it's not on TV and it's not the same
on
host.
your phone.
It's on your phone, and it's different people hawking a product. And he's saying that, and you just confirmed what I'm hearing, that they were pushing shit that had a link to the shop because that's where they wanted everybody to go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty killer.
So I did really good on a lot of those videos. And then there was one guy, I kept seeing his videos pop up on, I think it was YouTube or something. And he was cleaning fish, and everybody was telling him he was doing it wrong and all this kind of stuff.
That's a typical video.
I come in after a charter and sitting there drinking beer, cleaning fish. Hey, video this. I'm going to talk shit while I'm cleaning a fish. And then that blew up.
All you YouTube experts. I remember you
saying. All you YouTube experts. Complaining I was throwing away the eyeballs and assholes.
Yeah, we posted some with Julian. We did it some out there. You know, everybody's got their own technique, and it doesn't matter how well you do it. Somebody's going to tell you you're doing it wrong, and then that's where you get it going. It's the chirping back and forth.
It reminds me of what Captain Julian on the Macy Ann son.
Right, son?
Yeah, no. Anyway, his brother was the one that was cleaning those fish.
Yeah.
Was it anyway, it was his brother. They were ripping through the fish. We had 100 trout on the back of that boat, and he's been his brother and him charter boat captains for a long time. They were going through them, dude, and they were like a well-oiled machine. They knew all the tricks, and like they weren't messing around. Like it's like, and it's like they were like, this much a little bit of meat right here. I'm not worried about that on 100 trout.
If you're worried about that, you need to learn how to catch more fish.
Right, exactly. It's not the zombie apocalypse. Like we'll be okay. And again, I'm not saying they were wasted meat. They weren't, but it was killer.
But yeah, I get like that. Whenever I get in the zone cleaning trout, I don't even have to look at what I'm doing. I can turn my head and look to the side and be talking to somebody and just steady knocking them out.
It was Sunrise is what I was trying to say. His
sure, bro. Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about.
I could tell. I was talking about
But yeah, so that got me another big group of followers that I have, is just drinking beer and talking shit.
Well, that's kind of what I know your page or your TikTok account to be more of now. What I see, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's mainly you at your table in front of your house, and you're like doing mixing drinks, like oddball drinks, which I think is a great concept.
Yeah. So how they got started, people kept sending me. Everybody knows I like my Busch Light.
Busch lattes.
Busch lattes. Yes.
So everybody kept sending me this video. Mix Busch Light and Captain Morgan, and it's supposed to taste like chocolate milk.
Okay.
I had 7 or 8 people send it to me. So I was like, all right, I've got to try this. I might as well make a video trying this.
Right.
That one video blew up.
Okay.
And then everybody starts commenting, try this, try this, try this. So I made a list in my phone. All right. And I just go through there. All right, we'll try this today. And it's still steady go. I don't get, they're not blowing up like they used to.
Yeah.
I get about 10 or 12,000 views.
That's a lot though. I mean, really.
Average. But every now and then one will take off at 50 or something. But and just people are always commenting, try this drink, try this drink.
So the first one, what would you say it was?
Did it taste like
Busch Light and Captain Morgan?
Did it taste like chocolate?
No,
not at all.
It was not supposed to. Yeah. It did not taste like chocolate milk.
The last one of yours that I saw, it was Crown Royal. I think it was the blackberry, and lemonade.
Yeah.
Did you do that one? Yeah, because I tasted.
That probably tastes pretty good.
Well, the video goes like
Yeah.
this. It's him. He like, you did a good set. He cracks the bottle, man. He blah blah blah. He's talking to the camera. He gets the other one out, and I'm like, I'm like, oh, is it gonna be what he says it is? And then you get your fucking pocket knife out. He's like, he throws it over the table. Yeah, wasn't it your pocket knife?
No.
What was it? You started with something.
Yeah. One of my followers. So it started out, I'd use my pocket knife.
Yeah.
Whatever I had laying around.
All right.
Pocket knife. I was opening
It reminded me of a deer camp thing when you're hanging at the deer
I
camp.
bet that
It's like,
pocket knife was clean.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, whatever you got, just right in the drink. Doesn't matter. I was like, this dude.
So at first it was my pocket knife, and then I was opening oysters one day.
Holy
I
moly.
take the oyster knife, stir my drink, and everybody went nuts over the oyster knife
Oh, yeah.
for 2 or 3 months.
Salmonella guy.
And
South.
so then one of my followers sends me a message. Hey, man, what's your address? I got something to send you to stir your drink with.
Did you give him your real address or like
Yeah.
a PO box?
Yeah.
Real address.
People
Okay.
send me shit all the time.
All right.
Really?
Okay.
So I was like, all right. He told me to say, I'm from this part of the country. This is what we use around deer camps or hunting camps to stir drinks with. I was like, all right, cool. I'm not even going to ask what it is.
Right.
I had an idea, and I was wrong.
Petrified bison penis.
Raccoon.
Am I close?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You ain't never seen the raccoon?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No,
But
I've never
anyway,
seen that.
Gets to me. It's a damn black bear pecker bone.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I did not know what that was.
Yeah.
I've seen. Now that I remember that I'm remembering the video, I was combining your other videos with the pocket knife is what I remember. But I do. It was.
But yeah, here recently, that's it sits right there on my table. I rinse it off.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You see how all men are the same? Like I've never heard that that's a thing. I'm just I have a 13-year-old toilet humor brain.
Well, a lot of people use the raccoon.
For making moonshine.
Yeah.
Damn, that's hilarious.
It looks like a daggum
Yeah, it
hook.
looks like a fish hook.
Yeah, it looks just like a hook.
So going back to the video though, the Crown Royal, is it blackberry? Blackberry.
Yeah, blackberry.
I've had one shot of that, and I drink Jägermeister as a mixed drink a lot, and I thought the shot of Crown Royal blackberry was awful.
It is.
It is terrible. I mean, terrible.
I can drink Jaeger straight out the bottle.
I don't.
I like Jaeger.
Okay.
That blackberry Crown.
Yeah, it was awful. It was
it's,
god-awful.
it's,
huh?
it's horrible.
Yeah, and so you mixed it with lemonade.
I've done 2 or 3.
Okay.
But none of them have been in.
Yeah, but the funny part of the video is like after he stirs it, takes the sip, and he pauses it. That's not good. He's like, that is not good at all. And I just started cracking up. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say. Yeah.
That is they just need to quit making that.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's awful.
Throw it all in the trash.
What are the suggestions that you've got or whatever, the videos that you've done
was good.
was actually something that you would have not, you know what I'm saying? You didn't know about, wouldn't have never thought of, and it was like legit.
I've bought 2 or 3 bottles of this now. I mean, I like them that much. So Jameson, Sprite with a splash of lime juice.
That makes sense to me.
Before I made that video, I had never tried Jameson.
Yeah.
Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Irish.
Yeah.
But since I've made that video, that's a really good drink.
Yeah.
Whenever I come in from hunting, all season or fishing or whatever I was doing, I'd make 2 or 3 drinks a week of Jameson, Sprite, and lime juice. And I think all of the drinks I've done, that's been my favorite.
What about any of the crazier combos that are supposed to taste like this? Has any of them panned out?
No.
Well,
actually, yeah. I'd have to go back and look. There was some with rum chata that was supposed to taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Okay, I think
that did.
One of them was supposed to taste like Dr. Pepper or something like that, wasn't there? Where you mix it? I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was either. But I mean, some of them are close.
Okay,
you'll get a hint of what it was supposed to be.
I've never done what you're doing, like crazy stuff like that. But I do remember when Screwball came out and people were passing that around, and they were like, "It tastes like peanut butter." I'm like, there ain't no way.
That was good.
It tastes like peanut butter, and it's good.
Did you see the video I did on Screwball yesterday?
No. What? Tell us.
God, that's another one of those things that they just don't need to make.
You don't like it?
No, Screwball is horrible.
You need to get that Screwball and that banana moonshine.
No,
I'm telling you.
I bought a bottle of Screwball And I have tried about 6 or 8 different drinks with Screwball.
No, just straight up and
Even
chill.
straight,
and
no,
chill. Did you chill it?
No.
And you drink Jägermeister?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that stuff is horrible.
Now listen, I'm not
terrible.
saying like I'm buying it and I'm not mixing any drinks with it and I'm not drinking it all night, but like we were at the river on Jordan River.
About a little bit.
Yeah, just a little, passing
Change it.
around like hey, let's all have a shot together. It was not bad. I thought it was good.
I can't do it.
Okay.
All
right.
But no, the one I did yesterday, this was the first time I've ever done this with one of the drink on video.
Okay. I'm listening.
It was Screwball and Sprite. This dude.
Now that doesn't sound good to me right out the gate.
There's a guy that has commented Screwball and Sprite on every single video for about a week straight now. So finally, I had a bottle of Screwball on the top of the refrigerator with about that much in it. I said, all right. I went and dug a Sprite out of the boat. I made this drink. As soon as it hit my mouth, I spit it out, dumped the whole damn drink out.
I'm going to comment on all his videos from here on out, like Screwball and dog piss, and see how many videos I have.
How you know what dog piss tastes like?
I don't. That's why I'm going to get you to do it. That's what I'm saying.
What's the worst concoction somebody sent you that you've done?
The steak shot.
What is that?
I don't remember what all went into it. I'd have to go back and watch the video, but almost puked.
Okay.
It was like A1 sauce or something like that.
Worcestershire, black pepper, and I forgot what alcohol.
I don't. I'm not thinking that's good.
Not good.
Yeah.
And he wasn't screwing with me either because everybody that sends me these, I'll actually look them up on Google to make sure I'm making them right.
Right.
And this is an actual shot that there's a recipe for.
Damn.
Damn. No,
what else are you doing on your TikTok? Is there what other kind of stuff? And you got any plans like moving forward, or are you just kind of like ride the wave of where it goes?
Just ride it where it goes.
Gotcha.
During the winter, I can't post any hunting stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
Why not?
Animal cruelty.
They will get me.
We got kicked off for boiling crawfish.
We did. They shut our video down. Not kicked off. They just shut the video down, and then I sent you probably know better than I do, but you can fight it or chat, whatever, and they instantly put it back on. So it really wasn't that big a deal.
So this year I got a when did I get her? I think it was in June last year. I got a new lab puppy. I trained for duck hunting.
Chocolate lab, right?
Chocolate lab.
Yeah.
Well, she got black. That's okay.
They pulled a video of mine down of me in the front yard just throwing a bumper with her because I was making her sit, throw the bumper, tell her to go get it, whatever. They come back with
dog animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Is it no, but hold on. Here's the thing. What did it say? Was it animal cruelty? Was the flag that you got hit with? Do you remember?
Honestly, don't
so ours was animal cruelty, but the thing is, and I'm not defending the social media platforms at all on this, but they just use
generic.
No, it's self-reported. So I could go on your page or whatever, and if I hit report and I call it animal cruelty, I think what they do is I don't know if it's one person or it's got to hit a certain number. They just instantly take it down because in their view, it's like, let's get it off the internet and then we'll deal with it later. Right, exactly. Which is shitty. Yeah. But I mean, I guess you get it when you got millions of videos probably being uploaded every minute.
Yeah. So I sort of figured that out last year that I couldn't post any of my hunting stuff without, getting banned or anything like that. Yeah. So we get this new dog, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do some training videos. Just me working her in the yard.
Right.
I started getting pegged with those.
That's crazy.
So during the winter, when we're not fishing a whole lot, I'm mostly hunting. That's sort of when I pick up these drink videos. I've been doing some cooking videos, just different stuff. And now that we're getting back into more fishing season, it'll be more fishing videos. Yeah. So it sort of rolls with the seasons.
Right.
Okay. If you're watching the show right now and you're on the X platform and you're not a bot, comment below and I would love to know where you're from because it's a platform that we go live on all the time. Yeah. We got some people in there right now and I'd love to know how you heard about us or if you're a real person or not.
What's crazy is when we do these little shorts, like we'll do an open an oyster or we'll do throw in a cast netter. But it's crazy that we take it for granted and barely a few little bitty people know how to do that stuff.
Yeah.
I've had several oyster videes. Pop an oyster open, suck it straight out the shell, 50, 60,000 views.
People lose their mind.
How do you eat those? What does it taste? I mean, the thing is just do something to get comments going.
Yeah, that's
Comments drive the videos.
That's one thing that, like you said, we take it for granted, for whether it's just a boat ride in the evening or seeing a pelican fly. Like I've heard, a lot of the charter boat guys that come through here, Joey, you probably have seen it too. Like say that out of town customers, they obviously want to catch fish and all this stuff, but some of the things that they mentioned that's so cool, which is things that I still do. Like you see a pelican fly by, it's like majestic. I don't know, it's just
birding.
Yeah, birding. Right.
I'm telling you, I have more clients. I think they have more fun at the fish cleaning table,
100%,
than they do catching the fish.
Yeah,
I mean,
it makes sense. I mean, that makes sense.
Up there, hand feeding the pelicans, got otters swimming around. Feeding the otters,
catfish in the water.
Catfish bawling, looking like piranhas.
Yep.
Following the bait boat.
Oh,
just watching the dolphins come up behind the bait boat. People love that shit.
That's right.
I mean,
I love it.
Yeah. I mean,
especially kids.
100%.
Like if you got kids on the boat, even if you don't catch a single fish, if you show them a dolphin, you made the trip right there.
Yep, that's for sure. We had some comments come through that to show you that your concept there is legit. Twitch Williams said, "Where'd it go? Try the smoker's cough shot. Have you heard of that?"
Yeah, no.
No, it's bad.
Not happening.
Do you remember what it is?
It's like Jaeger and mayonnaise. Or
God,
no.
That makes sense though.
There's
if you the shit that people, because I work in healthcare, that makes sense.
It's just a big film shot.
Film shot.
There has been several things that people have commented.
You're
I
like,
told them, no, it's not going to happen.
Ain't happening. Okay. Barry, I don't know if I flashed on it right here. Barry, this sounds reasonable to me. Tell him to drink Crown Apple and sweet tea. He's probably done that if I had to guess.
I have not done that yet, but that has been commented probably 50 times in the past week.
Okay.
I just haven't made any sweet tea at the house to make it with.
There you go.
I don't hate. I call it green crown, but it's apple crown.
Green crown. I like that better.
I don't like. I mean, it's something that changed my taste. I'm not going to go give me 7 green crowns in a row. I need to change it up a little bit.
That's not something that you can drink a whole lot of.
Well,
here's more of like a one and done.
Even the peach and the vanilla, all of it, man.
Dude, when I drank that peach, I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on the show. Do you ever remember back in the late 80s, maybe mid 90s? Did anybody in y'all's house, family member, whatever, have on the back of the toilet the little potpourri thing?
Stuck to it.
It looked like bark.
Yeah.
No, not that thing.
Yeah.
It looked like bark, and it was like it's potpourri. It was in the things, made the room smell good. To me, peach Crown Apple tastes like if you took water and poured it in that bowl and then drank that bowl like milk out of cereal. Is what I would think that would taste like. It's terrible. I don't like
it. Look, we got to cut all this out anyways, man. We got all kinds of tariffs on. We got to get rid of this Canadian whiskey. We got to get rid of this Canadian whiskey. They're going to get all the American stuff. We're done with Crown.
That's right. That's right.
I can tell you, I'm not huge on those flavored whiskeys like that.
Well, go ahead.
But that with the Crown, with the flavored Crowns, if you take, sure.
Yeah, okay. Keep going with your story.
Crown Apple.
Yep, I'm listening.
And Crown Salted Caramel. 50-50.
All right.
You can't drink a whole lot of it.
Yep.
Just one of these drinks like we're doing is plenty. It tastes like the best caramel apple sucker you have ever had.
Now, see,
I get down with that.
I was going to say that at least makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense because that's the 2 flavors.
Yeah, that is really good.
Okay, and you've done that on your channel?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
I've done that, but even before I did. Started doing drink videos.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I might. Don't you get mad at me if I do that on our TikTok? I'll even quote that you're.
No, we're getting rid of Canadian whiskey. Why aren't y'all listening to me right now?
The only way to get rid of it's to drink it.
No, throw it in. We're gonna throw it in the bay. We're gonna throw it in the bay, man. We're gonna dump it all out.
Shit,
that's gonna be the new tea party.
What was I gonna ask you? I already forgot. That's how I have the memory of a goldfish. It'll hit me in a minute. I was gonna ask you something about the Crown or something. I don't remember. Oh yeah, see, it's back. Like what is it, Dory and Finding Nemo? Oh, it's back. With the I lost it again.
Jeez,
I'm kidding. With the Crown Apple, you said you kind of like that or whatever. What is that drink designed to do? I get it if you just put it like chilled as a one shot. Remember like lemon drops back in the day. Everybody ordered a lemon drop, so it's kind of like Crown with apple, and then that's a shot. But are we mixing? Do people mix drinks with that shit, or you don't drink it straight over? What do they do?
I mean, the only thing that's good is, what do you mix apples with? Caramel. That makes it taste all right. What else?
I don't know. I just
Peanut butter.
I guess
you
it
can
was-
put peanut butter on apples. You might be able to do a screwball.
I am
Screwball.
Try it.
done with screwball.
All right.
I had,
Scratch that.
My man said he is
Now-
over screwball.
Now, people, there has been a lot of comments of people telling me try Bird Dog peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
They said it is
Better.
hands over better than
Let me
that.
that
But
brings
anyway,
up,
I had that one bottle of Screwball. It is gone since yesterday. I finished it off yesterday. There will be never be another bottle of Screwball coming my house.
all right, I got to ask you this question, and I got to go in the comments real quick. So, what is it with the screwball? Do you not wait? Do you not like peanut butter?
No, I love peanut butter.
Okay. Do you not like the milkiness of it? What is it?
It's
Because it does taste like peanut butter.
it does, but it's so strong. I mean,
Okay.
it's like a
Taste wise, because it's a liqueur. It's not high alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, it's
It's
just
like a peach schnapps.
Even
I mean,
maybe less than that. I don't know
Yeah.
volume wise.
I don't know.
Okay,
I can't
that's fair
describe
enough.
Everybody's palate's different.
I get
Everybody's
it.
palate's
I'm just trying to
different.
understand his. All right, so the comments now are coming through on this. People, I guess this is why it works on your
this is
on
how-
your channel.
yeah.
And for
here we go.
here we go.
Yeah.
And God, here they come. All right, these are funny too. I don't know if these
All
are
right,
real or not. I'm
look.
going to read them off to you.
Hang on, Joe.
Go ahead.
We're gonna pick the best comments from this, show.
Okay, all right.
and when me and Cody come back in a couple weeks,
We're gonna
those
do-
are the drinks we're gonna
All right, cool.
Well, Cody's the one on there.
he's
Yeah,
throwing
Cody's
it
the
out
one
right
I'm on there.
make. We were talking about that before the show, making drinks on the show.
Okay, and if anybody's wondering, it looks like all the X people watching on our X account,
Are bots.
they're probably bots.
Yes.
Probably Russian bots.
Hey, it's fine as long
I
as
don't
they keep watching.
Yeah, I don't care. Boost
Views
up
are
our-
views,
yeah,
baby.
Stats are stats. We don't care. All right, so here we go, Marcus. Here we go. So let me start here. Oh, Milton, man, you had to have made this up. I'm gonna.
It's got to be the tuna shot,
No, the lot lizard shot.
the lot lizard.
Is that real? Is that
Yeah,
real?
That is. There is people that have done that.
Okay, what is it?
That's
though? Can you tell us
disgusting.
what that is?
Jack Daniels and tuna juice.
Oh,
Oh God!
There are
Are
videos.
you serious?
Yeah, there are videos of it all over. I will
I'd
not
try
do it. No,
I'd try it once.
not gonna happen.
There's no way that's good.
no.
I would try though.
All right, that's gross. We
That's
ain't bringing that in here.
It's disgusting.
Next time I come back, I'll bring you one.
No, you ain't bringing that
I'll
in
do it.
here.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll
Could
do
you
it.
imagine? Like,
Yeah. You know what would be worse? The ultimate worst if it's good. Or not that bad.
No, that
That'd be terrible. I'd lie on camera and be like, "Oh, it's awful." And then you see, like, why is there all those Jack Daniels and tuna fish everywhere? All right, here we go.
there's no possible way that's good.
Milton sends me that about once a month.
Yeah.
Does he? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you've heard that.
Yeah.
All right. Here goes something a little more reasonable here. Crown and Barks. Have you done? Hold on, I didn't click on it. Hold on. Yeah,
like a root beer?
and Barks root beer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Have
don't
you tried
think
that?
I've done that.
Okay.
That's you could probably do that. That's pretty reasonable.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I mean, like a root beer float.
yeah.
Kind of, I guess. I don't know.
I could see that not being
Just regular Crown or Crown Vanilla would be probably be better.
Kim said Crown and Barks.
Crown Vanilla and root beer
I
would
mean,
be fire.
I've done so many of these, I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, you probably done that and don't even remember.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some I have. Unless they really stand out, I really don't remember.
Right.
All right, here we go. So who is this? Barry says milk and salted caramel Crown, and he says it's like a milkshake. I could see that being
Yeah.
like a milkshake. Have you tried that?
No, I haven't tried that.
Okay, we're gonna have to go back and write all these down after.
I don't understand how y'all do that heavy stuff. I can't.
It's you can't.
What do you mean?
You can't do much.
Milk is
like
heavy.
No, absolutely. But I'm just
Milk,
saying.
eggnog.
I'm assuming these people are just saying
like a
yeah.
shot.
Who drinks White Russians all night long? I don't know how the hell you would do that.
Some people do.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But you're talking about heavy, like right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? There ain't no way. But as to mix this and try it and just see what it actually does or doesn't taste like as a shot or just as a sip, I'd be down.
I can't wait till y'all do it because I'm gonna sit here and watch y'all. We're gonna get a trash can in here though, so you can spit every one of them out.
or puke.
Well, look,
Yeah.
what we'll do, we'll make one drink and then we'll just pour everybody like a little taste.
I'm not doing
100%. Yeah,
I'm not
just a
doing
shot
the
glass.
mayonnaise
Shot
or any of that.
No,
BS.
no,
we don't have to go on the
We're not
crazy
be
one.
reasonable.
Yeah.
We're not going to do any of the crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, let's keep it going though, real quick. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh Lord, Cody. Okay, Soda Jerk, Orange Dreamsicle. You know
He
anything about that?
has been telling me about that, but you've got to go to Louisiana to get it.
But what is it? What
It's
do you
like
mean?
it's like a orange.
Soda Jerk is a
Is it-
flavor
Yeah,
of soda.
I guess.
Okay, we don't know.
Cody,
Expand on that for us, please.
I'm not sure if it's like a liquor or if it's like something that you need to mix.
To make
Yeah.
Twitch Williams says you can get a lot lizard just walking through Walmart.
Ain't no lie.
That's not wrong.
That's how I got the name.
All right, here we go. Kim, she's back in the comments. Kim is telling us everyone needs to try a banana and mayonnaise sandwich on the podcast.
Oh, I eat them all the time.
I have had a
Yeah.
banana and mayonnaise.
But I do
sandwich.
peanut butter,
In bananas.
mayonnaise, and banana.
Okay, I don't. think
Yeah, I
I'm
put peanut butter on
combined.
one, mayonnaise on the other, banana in the middle. Smash it.
Yeah, and that's oddly that's actually good.
And pineapple and mayonnaise.
Ooh.
You ever had a pineapple mayonnaise sandwich?
Nope.
It's
Pineapple,
delicious.
I could see that being good.
It's delicious. Hey, we was poor, bro. We just had to eat whatever we had.
Banana, pineapple, and peach are three of the things that will make me gag instantly.
Really, peaches? I love
Damn,
peaches.
Me too.
Peach cobbler?
In a can? Peaches or
any peach flavor.
Millions
What?
of peaches.
So have you
I-
drank the peach?
Yes, I have. I
Okay.
have done several Crown peach drinks, and I have almost.
Well, conveniently enough
Yeah.
for you, I don't think that shit tastes anything like a peach
No,
to me.
no.
So
well, it's nasty.
yeah,
Bro,
nasty.
you
All
put a peach cobbler in front of my face with vanilla ice cream, smash.
God, dog.
all day long.
Here we go. All right, here we go. This is brutal.
I mean, this is how it
brutal.
works. with
I
my
know.
videos.
I'm with you. I'm like bought into the concept here because now the comments are like flowing in. All right, so general disorder on YouTube. This is nasty. Okay, here we go.
Ugh.
Vienna sausage juice and Goldschlager and call it the men's room shot. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't know. Here's my question. If you're still in the comments, did you make that up or is that a real thing? General
That's
disorder. Because
disgusting.
it fits the topic, general disorder. That's a very disordered way
And
of
see-
thinking there.
That's like when I get those kind of comments.
Yeah.
I go to Google,
And Google
type it in
Yeah.
to see if it's an
Joe, you got your
actual
phone?
thing.
Can you fact check that for us real quick? Is that a real thing? Type in the men's room shot and then just clear
You
your
know what I'm going to
No, I
get?
was gonna-
when
I was gonna
you
say,
know what I go to get?
clear your browser history after this is over with. I don't want your wife to be questioning like, what is this dude?
Drink. I'm going to put drink
There
shot.
you go. There you go. That's probably smarter. Let's
I
see.
can't wait to
Cody
see
said he's going to bring a
That
bottle.
brought up something I've been looking for.
Okay.
Goldschlager. I've done been to like 3 places down here.
They
and
usually-
can't find it.
We used to
They
drink it
usually
all
have
the
it,
time.
Yeah. I've not been a big fan of that. I'll be honest with you.
I'm not a big fan of it, but there's a drink that we used to make all the time, or used to order all the time back in the younger days when we go. Where was it? We
Had real
Michael's.
gold in it.
Michael's.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It still doesn't?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it still
but I don't-
does.
But there's a drink that I want to do on my video that or my channel that Goldschlager's one of the ingredients. But
Okay.
I haven't been able to find it. I've been looking for it.
I don't buy it, but I would assume that it was there. All right, here we go.
I
We
don't
got-
see it, so I don't.
All right,
you got
so-
to dig
So
deeper
if
now.
general disorder came up with that, they're laughing emoji. I love that. Then kudos to you because that's very creative and disgusting all at the same time, and I appreciate that. Here's one, Mike Andrew. I appreciate this, and I would definitely be willing to try this one. The Barks cream soda and Fireball.
Yeah, I've done that.
You done that? What is that? Do you remember what it
It's-
tastes like?
It's not bad.
Okay,
I don't remember it being great,
okay,
but I mean it wasn't bad.
okay. Are you doing these? Are you doing them as just like the 2 ingredients over ice, or are you like shaking them and taking shots? How do you do these?
All of it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever floats your boat
right,
that night.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole drink mixing set for Christmas.
So yeah,
So,
so you're ready.
So yeah, I've expanded from just a something over ice
Yeah.
to a little shaking and mixing.
Oh,
And,
all right. We got a strainer and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty sweet. All right,
so-
Milton said y'all nasty AF.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't say all this stuff, Milton, but I do agree with you, sir. That's pretty gross. Pretty gross. But anyway, that was fun, man. That was good. That was my
Yeah.
favorite part right there. That was really good.
Well, I want to know how the dog training's going.
I haven't really done much since hunting season ended.
Yeah.
I bought her. I think I picked her up in June last year, June 28th. I want to say she was born in May.
You training her yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing all the training myself. She is capable of a lot more than I am capable of training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let-
I mean, she is super smart.
You just got to break the crazy in them, right? That's what I've always
the
heard.
puppy in them, right?
Just
the
a
chocolates
puppy.
are just.
No, I mean, any lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I
Any
have
dog,
never seen
really.
a black more crazy than a chocolate. You
Right.
know,
Like any of them, yeah.
all that is just a
Hearsay.
color. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, she is awesome.
Right.
She fishes with me. So whenever I got her, I started training pretty hard as soon as I got her.
Duck
Yeah.
dog or trail
Yeah.
dog?
Duck dog.
Duck dog. All right.
Duck hunting. I've pretty much give up deer hunting, and all I do is duck hunt anymore. But
Why is that?
It's just more fun to me. It's
Most
more
expensive sport on the face of the earth.
Not really. It is. If you make it, it is.
Yeah.
But to me, it's more social. Hanging out with your buddies, shooting the shit, sitting in the same blind. You know, you're not sitting in a damn deer stand trying to be quiet. We're sitting there cutting up. You know, you see a group of birds working. All right, be quiet real quick.
Eating Vienna sausages and making shots out of them in a duck blind.
Yeah. And it's a lot of shooting too, right? Normally. I mean, if the ducks are there, but it's different than deer hunting.
Yeah. So whenever I got her, I started training her, and I was thinking I may be able to hunt her by mid to late season this year. She flew through everything I threw at her.
Really?
I mean, couldn't ask for anything more.
Right.
At 5.5 months old, opening weekend, she was making retrieves on her own.
Sweet.
It's in her blood.
It is.
Yeah.
And I paid for that too.
Yeah.
I paid for that.
Got a piece of paper that says it's expensive.
Yeah.
Where do you ever bring her up to the southern hunts? Where do y'all usually do that?
I sent them a message earlier this year and forgot about it. And their reply never popped up back to me where they told me I could bring her up there.
Yeah.
But next year I really want to get in there and try and work her as much as
Steve.
possible.
Yeah, Steve. They've done it.
There.
Yeah, they've done
twice.
it. His dad went, and then he booked a trip for pretty much all of us last year. And they take they got some good dogs up there too.
Mr. Steve's a good guy, good Christian guy, and his little setup, man, it's legit. I don't know. There is no probably in my mind. I don't train dogs, but like, where can you go to guarantee see birds, guarantee they're going to get shot, guarantee they need retrieval every single time he has a hunt, right? Because it's that style of hunt. But it's great, and he lets guys come up there because it benefits him and it benefits y'all.
Yeah, but you know, I thought about it. You know, I'd hate to bring her and her not do what I asked her to do and sort of mess it up for anybody else. You know, that's
understood.
You know, I've sort of stuck to doing it on my own.
Again, I don't train dogs, but I think if she's got a basic knowledge of it, it's really not like she could mess up the hunt because of the style of hunt that it is.
You just have to worry about somebody shooting low.
Right. But that's any dog, whether they're the best dog on the planet or they're her,
but,
you know.
But as far as what I've done with her so far, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
For us here, it was a really shitty season.
Right.
As far as ducks go. I mean, our wood duck holes in the swamp stayed dried up for over half the season. Yeah. Where we hunt opening weekends, normally shoot a lot of grays and teal.
Y'all went to Venice, didn't y'all?
But that was another trip.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that in a second. But where we hunt opening weekends and, you know, the first couple of weeks of the season, normally shoot a lot of grays and teal. They just were not there. I was not going to shoot a merganser for her just to retrieve for her first bird. So the not opening day, but the second day, we went and set up on the backside of this one island and ended up shooting her a couple bluebills, and she made her first retrieves on those. And that was just awesome to see all the work that I've put into her
paying off.
But we did get a couple good hunts in throughout the year, but I took her to Venice. We do a trip to Venice every year. There's normally about 5 to 6 of us that go. Y'all know Barlow.
Yeah, Chris.
It ended up being just me and Barlow that went this year. It was the week that the snow hit.
Oh yeah.
So most of our group says, we're not going to Venice. We're going to North Mississippi. We're going to go, that front's coming down. We're going to go shoot mallards in North Mississippi.
Right.
And then me and Chris are like, no, this is, you know, we do our Venice trip every year. It's more than just about killing ducks. That's an awesome place to go hang out.
Yeah.
I love going to Venice to duck hunt.
And y'all rough it.
Yeah, we roughing it.
They're intense.
We're not actually in Venice. We launched a boat in Venice, and we're actually camping about 2 miles north of Port Eads in South Pass.
On the ground.
On the ground, yeah.
In
Nah.
a tent.
I ain't doing that. Nope.
That's real deal stuff.
Like just north of Port Eads, there's a little ditch that cuts off. You go back through there a little ways, and there's a campground there.
Right.
You know, they got docks, picnic tables, grills,
Primitive camping.
primitive camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
What's
get through down that? What Port Eads is closed off now, isn't it?
No, you can run.
You can run all the way through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was 3 years ago they finally got South Pass open back.
Right.
Up, where
What time of year are you doing this?
we do it mid-January. every
Okay.
year.
All right. That's
Yeah. But
I ain't doing that in August. Ain't doing that in August.
That river's cold though.
But yeah, I mean,
It has
it's
to be biting, son.
so I took Breezy with me down there this year. I wasn't going to do it. Another buddy of mine, I was talking with him about it. He says, no, I wouldn't do it. She's not old enough yet.
Right.
And whenever they finally bailed and said, no, we're going to North Mississippi, and it was just me and Chris going down there, I said, screw it, I'm bringing her with me. Could not have asked for a better dog all weekend. You know, we're at a campground. There's 5 other groups of people camping and hunting.
Yeah.
We get up, and that turned into such a bad trip. Oh, my God. I made one hunt the whole time we were down there.
Wow.
You're
What
sick,
happened?
right?
Yeah.
And then Barlow got
And then
sick
Barlow
afterwards.
got
What
sick.
was it? Food poisoning or something? Y'all was making out? What happened?
They were sleeping in the same tent
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So we get down there. We leave on a Friday. We leave from here. We get down to Venice, put the boat in the water. By the time we get down to the campground, it's getting dark. So we just start throwing shit out the boat. I get my tent halfway set up, and it hits me out of nowhere. I have been completely fine before this, drinking beer, whatever. Yeah.
Them BG's got you.
Yeah. So I spent Friday, all day Saturday, and half the day Sunday laid up in the tent. Just stomach bug, hanging my head out the tent, puking the whole time, whatever. So by Sunday afternoon, I feel good enough. We go hunt. 3 o'clock Sunday morning, Barlow's hanging out of his tent puking.
That's not fun.
No.
In any
So, I
shape
mean,
or form.
No.
And then, you know, it just had to have been something going around. There was several other group of people around that they were sick also. So it was what it was. But as far as bringing Breezy down there for that first experience, being at the campground, not running around, jumping on everybody and all that, you know, the work that I put in with her paid off. She stayed right there with us. I put her on her placemat, and she wouldn't move.
Did what you were supposed to do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's killer, bro. That's killer. I'm glad she's doing well.
Yeah.
When you gonna debut her? When you think?
For what?
Like, in other words, how long until you think? How long does it take to train her up to? I don't know if they're ever done.
Constant.
Training. Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like,
it's a
ongoing process.
Ongoing process.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I was
I
looking
got
for.
you.
Ongoing process. But I mean, she's good enough now to where I can take her with me or 2 or 3 of my buddies to go hunt.
That's what I meant.
Feel comfortable
That's
with
what
it,
I meant. Yeah.
and her do anything that I want her to do. But whenever it gets into bigger groups and stuff like that, and then working with other dogs, I don't think she's quite there yet.
Okay.
But
She'll get there.
yeah. Almost brought her with me tonight.
You should have.
Yeah,
You
that
would
would
have put her in the seat.
Yeah.
Dude, I could have put her right there and she'd have stayed there the whole
She'd have
time.
been the first dog on the show. Did we have dogs?
Yes, I know. It's like I'm trying to remember who it was. They weren't on the show, but they were walking around throughout here. I don't know if it was this studio. I don't remember. We have had a dog. I swear, I feel like I remember that. Again, I have the goldfish memory, but I'm pretty much sure.
Couple weeks, me and Cody come back to do an update on the tournaments. I'll bring her with.
Bring her. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
And we'll do some crazy shots.
Yeah.
It's not that crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, some of those were a little wild, but the
Yeah.
the comments are there. They're time stamped. They're not going anywhere. So we'll make sure we go through.
We'll
some
make
of
a
them.
list that can get us
Yeah.
2 or 3 good ones. For
There you
next
go.
time.
There you go. Well, dude, we appreciate you stopping by with us.
Another good one.
Chatting with us. I knew it was going to be a good one. I dropped the link to your charter boat page, so people go scroll back up to the top, click on that, give them a follow, book a trip, tell somebody about them if they want to come book a trip down here, out of towners, locals that don't go out on the water, they want to have a good time. Marcus, you can show them a good time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ain't no doubt. No matter whatever you want to do inshore, he can make it happen.
And go like that evening tournament to keep up with everything that's going on.
It's in the comments already too.
Yeah.
Yep. And fish one.
Yeah.
Fish one. Maybe.
Yeah, everything we do will be first posted on that page, and then we'll share it out from that page. So if you're following that page, you're not going to miss it.
That's right. It's in the comments now. I'll link it in the podcast stuff. You can click right there. Go give them a follow. And y'all get it rolling. Maybe we'll do it shotgun style on the cell phone. We'll come out for one of the weigh-ins and talk some shit and hang out or something.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
That'll be fun, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, everybody, for Kim, first time watching, came to support Marcus, enjoyed watching. Kim, we appreciate that comment as well.
I appreciate it, Kim.
Yeah, everybody on the live for tuning in, the replays and everything. We got some good stuff coming up. Like I said, Bay Rat Bash is coming up. If you didn't hear about that already, go to the Brownwater Banter page, and it's turned a hard hit catfish into $1,000, man. It's going to be a fun time. April the 5th. Check out our merch shop. It's on the website as well. Buy a hat, buy a shirt, buy a koozie.
Buy everything.
Just buy everything. Yeah, don't even worry about it. Just get all
two of everything.
Yeah, two of everything. There you go. I like the way you think.